The deed restrictions show the racial legacy of this land on San Antonio's east side, less than a mile from I-35.
My own grandfather told us never bring a black person home.
Times have changed, and Maggie Rios is now engaged to a black man. Growing up in Barbados, her fiancé Fidel Simmons felt the sting of prejudice. But it's not something he thought would be thrown in his face in 2016.
You might see certain things in textbooks, but nothing that I thought could have impacted me maybe in this day and age.
Just days before closing on their new property, Rios was going through documents from the title company.
That's when I saw the clause, and I ran over and I said, "Have you read what's in here?" And he immediately grabbed the phone from me when I said something about Caucasians only, and he looked at it and read it, and I
lost my plot.
The deed restriction stated no dwelling on the property other than servants' quarters could be occupied by anyone who was not Caucasian.
I actually saw kind of hurt in his face. It was a different kind of angry than I've seen before.
Both Rios and Simmons were appalled and at first questioned the validity of the document.
I don't think anybody should have to read that and wonder, is this still valid? And then see the hurt.
Because of the Civil Rights Act of 1968, any race-based covenant restriction is not enforceable in the United States.
What is the point of even having that or attaching to it? If it's no longer valid, then it shouldn't be there.
The title company explained these documents are included in the chain of title because the document also contains other valid restrictions. Also included with the title commitment is a list of exceptions of title, in other words, invalid portions that violate the Civil Rights Act.
For me, that document is very valid. Even though it's not going to function anymore, it has validity. It means something.
After giving it some time to sink in, Simmons feels strongly the historical language, albeit racist and offensive, should remain.
The ugly truth needs to come out, because if it doesn't come out, any individual can rewrite history.
We regret those things and we move forward, but you don't extinguish that from history.
It's just the way that it was shared was maybe not the best method. If it came with a warning saying, listen, I know you're going to buy this property, but understand, this is the history of this property.
Bexar County Clerk Gerard Rickoff says there are likely thousands of deeds in the county containing racist restrictions, and on each one posted online, there is an explainer.
It makes it clear to people that we're not going to entertain those kind of thinking in modern society.
It is in some cases buried in the fine print, which begs the question, would the county consider putting a warning on the website that property owners could read before seeing the deeds?
The next best idea could come in the door as it did today. Yeah, of course we're going to embrace it, and we'll look at it and we'll have an internal dialogue about it.